The film begins in the American city of Denver in a small hideout where cats and dogs live together. We see the birth of a small puppy named Bella and her siblings. Their mother was a pit bull. There was another mother cat with her kittens, and the dogs and cats live together in peace and happiness until two people raid the place to capture the animals. They manage to catch all of Bella's siblings. The mother cat manages to escape with only one kitten, and later the pit bull mother is also caught. The mother cat returns to the hideout for Bella. After the men leave with the animals, Bella and the big cat return to the hideout, and the three of them continue living in the same place. The big cat cared for Bella and became her mother. After some time, we meet Lucas and his colleague Olivia. We learn that Lucas lives in the house across from the animal hideout. Bella has grown to completely distrust humans because they were the ones who captured her family. However, Lucas was a different person. He went every day to put out food for the three animals, and the cats grew to love him. Bella decided to come out of her hiding place and run to Lucas because she loved him very much. Lucas also loved her and decided to adopt her. But the owner of the lot, named Gunter, arrives and orders them to leave, so they move out. Lucas takes Bella with him. Afterward, Lucas says goodbye to his friend and goes home, introducing his mother to the new dog who will live with them. The problem is that the lease agreement prohibits adopting and raising animals in the house. They are forced to hide Bella and not mention her to the landlord. From that day on, Bella and Lucas became friends and played many games. Bella loved Lucas's blanket because it smelled like him. Bella would steal Lucas's shoe to get his attention, knowing that Lucas would look for the shoe and come to her. Her favorite game was that whenever Lucas sat down to eat, she had to take a piece of his food. Some of her best times were when Lucas would take her out for walks and bring her to visit the cats. As the years pass, Bella grows bigger and their friendship increases. When Lucas goes to his new job at the hospital, his mother, Terry, takes Bella for walks. We learn that Terry was a veteran in the army. In the afternoon, Gunter appears and meets Terry. He informs her that he owns the abandoned land across from them. He orders Terry to make sure her son doesn't call the authorities to report the cats living on the land. He tells her, "I already got rid of the animals that were there." But Terry knew he was lying. She tells him, "There are still cats living there, and this dog has her eye on them." Gunter threatens her, saying, "Don't get into a war with me," but Terry doesn't care and tells him to do his worst. Several weeks later, winter arrives with snow. Bella was excited to see the snow, and Lucas takes her to play in the garden. At night, when Lucas returned, he found a letter from the landlord saying, "I'm coming tomorrow morning to fix the sink." The problem now is that Lucas has work in the morning, and Terry is going to the doctor at the same hospital. No one will be there with Bella, and the landlord will see the dog. The next day, Lucas decided to take Bella with him to the hospital where he works. He took the risk, even though he could be fired. His mother helps him by entering through the back door. Lucas manages to get in without the employees noticing. He takes Bella to a storage room, asks her to be quiet, and tells her, "I'll come back for you after I finish work." While Lucas is with his manager, he hears Bella barking. He moves quickly toward her, and Olivia hears the sound and follows him. Lucas didn't know how to handle the situation and asks Olivia if she knows someone who can watch Bella until break time. Suddenly, an employee named Teo enters and tells them, "Dogs are not allowed here." Lucas explains why he was forced to bring the dog to the hospital, and Teo understands the situation. He offers to help and watch the dog. He takes her to a veterans meeting where Terry was present. Bella plays with everyone there, and everyone loves her. She starts coming to the hospital with Terry every day instead of staying home alone. Whenever the hospital manager appears, they hide Bella under the couch, and she stays hidden until he leaves. After a while, Lucas and Olivia start a relationship. While walking with Bella, they see the demolition of Gunter's house where the cats were hiding. Olivia calls the authorities to save the cats. Lucas tries to stop the workers from demolishing the place, but Gunter appears, confronts him, and says, "There are no cats on my land." However, we see the cats coming out of the hideout and fleeing the area. Gunter decides to take revenge on Lucas. At night, Gunter sends a policeman named Chuck to Lucas's house. Chuck tells him, "Animals are prohibited in the city of Denver, but as long as she is in your house, there is no fine. However, if this dog appears on the street, I will be forced to take her from you." After hearing this threat, Lucas decided to train Bella to return home on her own, so that if they were separated on the street, she could find her way back using her sense of smell.
And whenever he orders her to go home, she must return immediately so that if Chuck appears, she runs back home and hides. The training actually succeeds. A little later, while Bella is in the room, she sees a squirrel on a tree and chases it into the street. Lucas and Terry search for Bella in every street of the city until Lucas finds her. But before he can get her into his car, Chuck appears and tells Lucas, "I have to impound the dog." Lucas orders Bella to run home right away, but Bella refuses because she senses Lucas is in danger and won't leave him. Chuck has officers with him in case Lucas resists, but Lucas has no choice but to listen to Chuck. He says, "Let me put Bella in the police car myself instead of you taking her with that pole in such a humiliating way." He puts her in the cage and promises her he will come back for her. Bella tries to apologize to Lucas for what she did. Chuck takes Bella to the animal shelter. Bella is upset and wants Lucas to take her home, but Lucas doesn't show up until the next day after paying the fine to get her back. The employee tells him Bella has been classified as a pit bull. Pit bulls are considered dangerous dogs and are prohibited on the streets of Denver. If she is caught on the street again, she will unfortunately be euthanized because that is what the law says. Olivia tells her this is breed discrimination and Bella is a good dog. The employee replies, "You are right, but there is nothing we can do." Lucas gets worried and decides to move to another city called Golden, where pit bulls are not prohibited. But Lucas hadn't found a suitable house yet. Olivia suggests that Lucas leave Bella with Jose in New Mexico. Lucas agrees because he has no other choice, otherwise Bella's life would be in danger. He puts her in a cage, says goodbye, and promises they will be reunited. Bella is heartbroken as she is taken away from Lucas. She moves to her new temporary home with Jose and tries to get used to it. After a few days, Lucas calls Jose and says, "I found a new house and I'm coming to pick up Bella." While Jose is outside mowing the lawn to welcome Lucas and Olivia, Bella disappears from his sight. At the same time, Bella was worried and afraid she wouldn't return to Lucas. She thinks about escaping to go back to him. She climbs onto a slide, jumps over the fence, and leaves. Right then, Lucas passes by her in his car, but neither of them sees the other. Bella starts walking, and she still has a long way to go to return to Denver. At night, she becomes very tired and exhausted. She was afraid because it was her first time sleeping in the forest, hearing strange sounds and smelling odd scents. The next morning, Bella was hungry and moved through the forest looking for food. She chases a rabbit, but it is faster than her and escapes. Bella fails to catch it. She reaches a town called Durango and thought people might eat her. She sees some dogs and joins them to get food. They go together to take leftover food from a cafeteria. One dog teaches Bella how to get food from the trash. At night, each dog returns to its home. This dog invites Bella to join him inside his house, but Bella refuses because she wants to continue her journey home. She realizes that to eat, she must find places with people to scavenge for leftovers. On the other side, Lucas was posting flyers of Bella everywhere. While Bella is walking in the forest, she hears gunshots and follows the sound to see what's happening. She sees a cougar lying on the ground, not moving. Bella tries to wake it, but when hunters appear, she is forced to hide. The hunters were happy they killed the cougar because they could sell its fur for $1,000. Then, Bella sees a small cub, the son of the cougar that was killed. When Bella moves, the cub follows her. Bella decides to care for the cub just as the big cat once cared for her. Bella looks for food for him, and every night they sleep together to stay warm. Whenever they needed food, Bella would go hunting or look for places with people to steal food from. She takes every opportunity to steal food for them to share. As the days passed, the cub grew up, and Bella became like a mother to him. They slept together in the same place. The next day, while walking, Bella smells a scent like dogs, but she wasn't sure. Suddenly, a pack of wolves appears with evil in their eyes and starts chasing them. Bella fears for the cub, and they run together. Her goal was to protect him. The cub managed to climb a tree trunk, but Bella becomes surrounded by the wolves. Luckily, 3 people appear and drive the wolves away. The cub was afraid of humans because they killed his mother, so he flees immediately. However, Bella stays and decides to go with the humans to get food. They reach a spot and camp together. One of the men removes the collar from Bella's neck and finds Lucas's number written on it, which Lucas had left in case she got lost. Meanwhile, one of them was preparing lunch and the man calls Lucas's number. Lucas doesn't answer and the voicemail plays. When Bella hears the voicemail in Lucas's voice, she keeps barking without stopping and knocks the phone out of his hand. The third person notices something moving in the trees. When he looks to see what it is, he sees the cub. They all get scared and run away. Bella takes their meat and leaves. After several months, winter arrives, Bella's first winter without Lucas. The cub sees small fish moving under a frozen pond and tries to catch them. Bella joins him and they play in the snow. Suddenly, Bella hears a dog barking and runs towards the sound with excitement since she hasn't seen a dog in a long time. She sees a dog named Dutch and his owner. Dutch runs towards her, and because of Dutch, an avalanche occurs. Kurt, the dog's owner, is buried under the snow. Bella runs away and survives the disaster. When the weather stabilized, Bella smelled fear coming from Dutch and went to help him dig Kurt out from under the snow. Then, two people named Gavin and Taylor appeared, helped the dogs, and pulled out the unconscious Kurt to get him medical help. Thinking the two dogs belonged to Kurt, they didn't know what to do with them, so they decided to take them home. Bella looked at the cougar, wanted to stay with him, but Gavin and Taylor didn't understand this and took Bella to a cabin in the forest. Bella kept trying to get out, smelling the cougar and sensing that he was waiting for her outside. After Gavin and Taylor finished their trip, they drove home and took the dogs with them. There, Bella was happy with her new family because they fed her well and provided a warm place to sleep, and the dogs became part of the family. One day, Taylor received a call and learned that Kurt would be released from the hospital soon, so he planned to return the dogs to him. They went to visit Kurt, and Dutch ran to him, happy to see him, but Kurt had grown to hate Dutch because the dog had caused the avalanche that broke his leg. He said, "I don't want this dog again." When they asked him about Bella, he told them, "This dog isn't mine at all." So Taylor and Gavin took both dogs, and they truly became part of their family. But Bella took the opportunity and escaped because she still wanted to find Lucas. Although her new family treated her well, she wanted Lucas. She headed into the forest and walked alone for many days. Feeling hungry, she entered a town, smelled chicken, and went into a supermarket. She managed to get the chicken, and after eating it, met a homeless man named Axel who gave her water. She decided to stay by his side, and Axel used Bella to keep her tied to him at all times. At the end of winter, while they were camping in the forest, Axel decided to replace the rope with a steel chain because he didn't want Bella to leave him. But that night, Axel died where he sat, and Bella was left chained next to him, unable to move. She stayed there for many days until two boys appeared, saw Bella, and discovered the dead man, then set Bella free. 2 years had passed since her separation from Lucas. While walking through the forest, she was surrounded by a pack of wolves and on the verge of being killed. But surprisingly, the cougar appeared, now fully grown. He attacked the wolves and saved Bella. Afterward, she set off toward Denver and reached the highway. While crossing the street, she was involved in an accident and broke her leg, but she got up to complete her mission and finally reached Lucas's old house. Bella entered the house but noticed the scent was different because Lucas and his family had moved away. The woman living there got scared and called the police. When Chuck arrived, Bella recognized him and escaped through the window, deciding to go to the hospital. While searching, she met Tio and the others, and seconds later, Lucas arrived. Bella saw him and ran to him with overwhelming joy. Lucas hugged him and cried with deep emotion. Chuck appeared with the city's police chief to seize Bella, but the veterans defended her. At that moment, Lucas remembered that this hospital is on federal land, so Chuck had no authority here. The police chief ordered the officers to withdraw, fired Chuck from his job, and announced that all breeds of dogs were now allowed. Afterwards, Lucas took Bella to his new home in Golden, where he now lives with Olivia. Olivia gave Bella the blanket she used to love, and Lucas fed her just like before. Bella was happy because she was finally back to sleeping next to Lucas. She looked out the window at the forest, and the cougar was also looking from the forest toward the city, now with a family of his own. This brings us to the end of the episode. Don't forget to like so we can reach 8,000. And for those who reach the end, put a dog emoji in the comments.